Hello and welcome to our video. It's your host, OT19 or Ultimate Gamer 19,000. I'm here today to present to you all Season 2, Episode 6 of Random Multiclass Thursdays, The Warrior in God's Hand. Before this video begins, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos or just want to support me. And yeah, let's get right into today's video. So for the weapons we'll be using with this build, it is a two-handed maul. Any two-handed weapon will suffice, but I just like the maul because of the topple weapon mastery. Now for species, we'll be going Goliath. Feel free to pick any Goliath. Of course, Fire Giant gives you the most damage, but Cloud Giant, again, bonus action teleport is really nice. Also, we can use our bonus action to turn ourselves way larger and increase our speed by 10 feet, which can be pretty useful when we unlock Spiritual Guardians. So yeah. That's Goliath. Now for Origin, we're straight up just taking the Farmer Origin. We get everything we want. And yeah, that's our origin. Pretty simple, because we just take Farmer and yeah, don't look back. Now for our stats, we have a 15 in strength for +2, 8 dexterity, 14 constitution, 8 intelligence, 15 wisdom with a +1, and then 10 charisma. Now your charisma, intelligence, and dexterity score can be whatever you want. I chose to flatten out charisma, but feel free to flatten out your dexterity or even intelligence, which I wouldn't recommend because intelligence is a pretty bad stat, but pick your favorite, I guess. Now, as a level 1 fighter, we gain a fighting style. Here, I will be personally picking up defense. Great weapon fighting is beyond useless. Please, 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 don't pick it. Don't fall into that trap. Just, please. I see so many people, take feats to take great weapon fighting. Great weapon fighting and not great weapon master. I get those two confused, and so please stop. Great weapon fighting is really, really bad, especially in 2024. It was bad in 2020 and 2020 and 2014. Oh my, getting the years confused. But in 2024 D&D, it's even worse. So please, 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 just take defense or blind fighting, whichever one fits your tea better. Now we have a level 1, we also get second wind, which basically, using our bonus action, we can heal ourselves a d10 plus our fighter level. We have 2 uses of this feature at the current level, but it does scale as we reach higher levels. We gain 1 use of the feature back on a short rest and all uses on a long rest. So yeah, that's level 1, but the second part of level 1 is weapon masteries. Now we'll be taking a topple mastery with our maul, which allows us to force a creature to make a con save. If they fail, they are knocked on their booty. Now for level 2, we gain Action Surge and Tactical Mind. Action Surge allows you to take an additional action, which you will be using to just take the additional attack action. We can also use this again when we finish a short or long rest, so make sure to get those short rests in, which we do have an ability which allows us to get short rest at significantly faster pace. So yeah, that's gonna combo really well with this build. Also, FYI, this build probably wants a short rest more than warlocks, monks, and yeah, that's about it. This build is on warlock and monk level of short rest deployment. What's not really it does really need short rests like the warlock or monk, but if it does get one, holy hell, are you cooking with gas? Because you just gain so many features back. Also, we get Tactical Mind. Basically, instead of using second wind to heal ourselves, we can use it to roll a d10 and add that number to any failed ability check. If we succeed, we spend the use of Tactical Mind. If we fail, nothing is spent. Now we have Fighter. Now level 3, we get our Fighter subclass, the Battle Master. Now Battle Master Fighter is a very powerful subclass and has a ton of features. Maneuvers. We know 3 maneuvers of our choice, using from the maneuver option selection later in the subclass. Basically, these maneuvers can do enhance attack in any way we want. We can only pick 1 maneuver per attack. And then when we reach Fighters levels 7, 10, and 15, we learn 2 additional maneuvers from our choice. I did just remember, I forgot to include that here, but do not worry. I'll still be telling you what all maneuvers you should get, but when you get to level 7 and 10, they will not be there, they will be here. Just want to note, because I did forget to add them at those levels, because I'm human. And also we get 4 superiority dice, which it does scale how much we gain and how much damage they do. Currently we have 4 of them and they are d8s. We can use these superiority dice to fuel our maneuvers, and also we gain all expended superiority dice on a short rest. And of course, And yeah, as I previously led, our superiority dice scale how much we have and how much damage they do. We also get saving throws, which basically, if a maneuver requires a saving throw, the DC is 8 plus our strength and our proficiency bonus. So yeah, now we also get Student of War, which gives us proficiency with an artisan tool and an additional proficiency in the fighter skill. Pick whatever you want. Now for level 3, I personally recommend picking up Riposte, Goading Attack, and Bait and Switch. Bait and Switch is just very powerful, being able to bolster one of your allies' armor class. Goading Attack is really powerful with Bait and Switch, and Riposte, if a creature misses us, we can take a reaction to spend a superiority dice and do a melee attack roll with that weapon and add the superiority dice to the damage. Very strong. Now level 7, I recommend picking up something like trip attack and maybe disarming attack. And on level 10, honestly, kind of pick your favorite. You could go maybe maneuvering attack, commander strike. I guess precision attack. You can also go something like that. So yeah, I think on level 7, I definitely recommend picking up tripping and disarming, because those two can just be really useful. And on level 10, just kind of pick whatever you feel. Pick whatever the wind tells you to pick. Now, level 4, we'll be taking the Great Weapon Master feat. One that I think I've used in most of my builds, but just in case you still don't know what it does, you gain a +1 to your strength, which is pretty cool. And when you hit a creature with a melee weapon as a part of the attack action, that is very important, we can do additional damage equal to our proficiency bonus. Also, when we score a critical hit or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with one of our heavy weapons, we make an additional attack with the same weapon as a part of the as our bonus action. As you all know, we have a lot of bonus action attacks with this build, so yeah. With Hue and something else we get on later, we're going to be attacking for a bonus action almost every single combat. Now at level 5, we gain extra attack and tactical shift. Now anytime we use second wind, we can now move to half our speed without provoking opportunity attacks, which is pretty nice for a feature we get later on. And also we can now attack twice instead of once when we take the attack action. Yeah, now there are a lot of numbers here to calculate, so let's get right into them. So if we attack and spend no resources, we do 28 damage. If we attack and spend 1 maneuver, we do 32.5 damage. If we attack and spend 2 maneuvers, we do 37 points of damage. If we use action surge plus all of our maneuvers, we do 74 points of damage. And this is all assuming, and I'm pretty sure that also assumes a bonus action attack. And if you care for how much a bonus action attack damage will do alone, then that's 11 damage with our bonus action attack, assuming no maneuvers are spent. And our average to hit is 17.5 with advantage decently off. I mean, we have trip attack. Yeah, that's about it. And we can trip attack every single attack, so take that as you will. Ooh, spoilers. At level 6, we gain additional feat as a fighter, and here I'm picking up Mage Slayer. Mage Slayer, of course, lets us just succeed on any intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw once per short rest. Again, another reason why we should be taking short rests very often. It is a very powerful, pretty broken if you ask me, feature, and just, yeah, overall really good. Also, when we damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, they have disadvantage on a saving throw, which we're doing a lot of damage, as you can see, so I definitely think being able to make them already have to make a higher con save with disadvantage is really going to mess them up. Now at level 7, we'll be taking our first level in Cleric. We get spellcasting, which I'll be going into a little later. We also get Divine Order. Here we're just picking up Thaumaturge because we already have Protector. You know, 1 extra cantrip from the Cleric spell list, which I guess is useful every now and then. And also we can now add our wisdom modifier to any intelligence, arcana, or religion checks. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess you have a reason to flatten out intelligence, I guess, if you care for arcana and religion checks. And that bonus equals our wisdom mod. Yeah, overall pretty damn cool. Now, our first level spells, none of these are really adding much damage. We do gain stuff like Bless, Command, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Shield of Faith, Guiding Bolt. Pick your favorite to prepare those. We also get Guidance and Total Dead. Those two I just always recommend having. I think Bless is probably what we're going to be doing very often at these lower levels. Cure Wounds might also be a good pick. Shield of Faith. I feel like, depending on the fight, we might go Bless or Shield of Faith, depending on. I feel like if the enemies are like low AC, like dinosaurs or something, you should go Shield of Faith. But if it's like mages, you should probably go Bless, because a D4 to everything is just so impactful, especially at lower levels. That can really just turn the tide of a battle. Now, as an 8th level character, 6th level fighter, 2nd level cleric. We get our channel divinity. We get divine spark, which basically adds an action. We can either heal a creature or make them take damage. They take a D8 when we first get the feature, a D7, 2 D8 at 7th level, 3 D8 at 13th level, and 18 and 48 at 18th level. My words are getting mixed up. We also get turn undead. As a magic action, every undead needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they are frightened and incapacitated for 1 minute. Throughout the duration, it tries to move as far away from you as it can, but it cannot take action, so it just moves 30 feet away. And yeah, if it takes any damage, it loses the condition if it takes any damage, if you have the incapacitated condition, or if you die. Overall, we're most likely never going to be using these very often. We do, however, we do gain our channel divinity. Channel divinity charges back on a short rest. So again, take short rest. I think that's probably ingrained into your guys' brain. So our character's 9th level is our 3rd level in cleric, getting us the war domain subclass. Now at 3rd level, we automatically have guiding bolt, magic weapon, shield of faith, and spiritual weapon automatically prepared, which is so nice because we're mostly going to be casting a lot of those spells pretty damn often, so it's nice to have them. We also get Guided Strike, which basically we can use our use of a Channel Divinity to add a plus 10 to our attack roll, which most likely will cause it to hit. And also we can use this feature to benefit another creature's attack, but we must use our reaction to do so. We also gain War Priest. As a bonus action, we can make an additional weapon attack with a weapon or unarmed strike. You can use this bonus action number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier. All uses come back on a short rest, meaning take short rest. I think that's like our 5th count. Also, level 2 spells, we get Aid, Enhance Ability, Hold Person, Lesser Restoration, Prayer of Healing. For the love of everything, take this spell. Prayer of Healing gives you a 10-minute long short rest. Please take Prayer of Healing. It's genuinely one of the best spells in the game now. It is extraordinarily broken. Every single day, you take Prayer of Healing. I don't care if you think, oh, we're not going in combat. You take Prayer of Healing every day. I genuinely don't care. You take Prayer of Healing every day because it's genuinely just so good. Also, Warding Bond is also a pretty nice spell to pick up if you want to put that on your mage or something. Now, as our 10th level character, we get our 4th level cleric picking us up feet. We'll be taking Sentinel to just max out our strength score. We are maxing our strength score 2 levels later if we just started off with if we just went full fighter. But overall, I think it's very much worth it waiting 2 levels to max out our strength score. Yeah, Sentinel again is a good feat. Honestly, you can take any feat that increases your strength. I just took Sentinel for the sake of taking it. If someone were to hit one of our allies with a weapon attack, we can use a reaction to hit them with one. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Now we have our 10th level damage report. You turn 1, use your bonus action to cast magic weapon at 2nd level because we don't have any higher level spells, and then we attack dealing an average of 34 damage. Now if you attack spending nothing, you do 32 points of damage. If you attack spending 1 maneuver, you do 38 points of damage. If you attack spending 2 maneuvers, you do 43 points of damage. If you use your full power Nova Burst, you do 93 points of damage, and if you use your bonus action to attack someone, you do 13 points of damage. And also your average to hit is 20.5 with advantage again every now and then. Now, as an 11th level character, we'll be taking our 5th level of Cleric. We get Seer Undead. Basically, any undead near us has to take Wisdom modifier amounts of D8s if they fail or turn undead. If they fail the saving throw to resist turn undead. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It does do radiant damage as well. So yeah, overall, pretty nice. I honestly don't know how often I'm going to be using it, if I'm being honest. Seer Undead. Most likely, we'll just be better casting like Spiritual Guardians, which you do get this level, or just whacking people with our hammer, so you use it when you feel like it's going to be very useful. But our 3rd level spells we'll be having is Crusader's Mantle and Spirit Guardians, permanently prepared. But as a cleric, we get Aura Vitality, which is very good. Dispel Magic, Masculine Word, Remove Curse, Revivify, and Sending, all very powerful and strong spells. I think Revivify is a must-have every day. Make sure you get your 300 gem diamonds. Mass Healing Word might also be a good pickup. Dispel Magic is also a really nice one. Aura Vitality can heal up your allies, maybe not yourself because you do have tough. Overall, pretty damn good. Now, as a level 12 character, we'll be taking our 7th level fighter, gaining Know Our Enemy. As a bonus action, we can ask the DM to know any creature's immunities, resistance, or vulnerabilities, and if the creature has any, you know them. Once you use this feature, you can't do so until you finish a long rest, but you can use this feature again if you spend 1 superiority dice, no action required. Meh, I don't know. I mean, you do also get trip attack and like what's it called? Disarming a strike as well. Yeah, it's alright. Now, as an 8th level fighter, we'll be increasing our wisdom modifier to a 16 here. To an 18. Again, another use of War Piece charge. Our saving throws for our Spirit Guardians just increased by a significant amount, in my opinion. Yeah, overall, pretty damn powerful. Now, as a 14th level character, we gain Indomitable and Tactical Master with thanks to being a fighter. Indomitable, very powerful feature. It allows us to reroll our saving throw and add our fighter level to the rerolled saving throw, allowing us to have Indomitable plus what's it called? Mage Slayer, meaning any important saving throws, we're most likely not failing them. So I know you might want to, but I personally believe if it's a saving throw to resist damage, you never use Indomitable or Mage Slayer on. If it's a saving throw to resist getting dominated or any negative effects, you definitely use it on. If you fail, of course. Now, level 9, we gain Tactical Master. When you attack with a weapon whose mastery property you can use, you can replace that with the properties of Push, Sap, or Slow. We're most likely not using this in any scenario, but I guess there are some very minute scenarios where this will become extremely useful. As a 15th level character, we become a 10th level fighter, making our superiority dice D10s, which is gonna boost up your damage, as you can see. Now, using a turn 1 action with a magic weapon at 3rd level to gain a +2, on average you're dealing 38 points of damage. Pretty nice. Now, turn 2 action, cast Spirit Guardians, we're doing 13.5. Now, I did assume for when we're attacking, nothing spent. That was with our maneuver. I know last time we did it differently. It's just, no, I think last time I did, yeah, last time I did falter that. Right? Didn't? Okay, whatever. But assuming you're attacking and you just cast the spells, because there's honestly so many ways to play this build, I just chose to do it like this. If you disagree with me, then I guess if you disagree with me, just subtract Spirit Guardians and a +2, and then you'll be fine. But assuming you just cast spells, you do an average of 51.5 damage if you take the attack action. If you attack spending 1 maneuver, you do 56 points of damage. If you attack using 2 maneuvers, you do 60 flat. Yeah, I feel like I might have said it wrong, so I will try to hear. If you attack and only spend 1 maneuver, you do 56. But if you spend 2 maneuvers, you do 60. If you go full power, action surge, everything balls in the wall, you do 126 points of damage on average. And your bonus action attack will always, on average, do 14 points of damage. And your average to hit is 22 with advantage every now and then. Pretty damn powerful. And yeah, some of my math may be wrong or a little weird. It's just a lot of these builds have so many ways to attack. Like these builds aren't like the monk where it's just like, oh yeah, punch punch. These builds are you can do this, but you can also do that. You can also do that. So again, if any of my numbers do seem a little weird, maybe subtract. But none of my numbers are hugely off. They may be off by like 3 damage, 3 or 5 damage. So yeah, take that as you will. Now, as a 16th level character, we get our 11th level in fighter, giving us 2 extra attacks, which is just, oh, so good. But also so annoying to calculate damage for, but very powerful feature. Now, as a 17th level character, we're taking our 6th level cleric, getting War God's Blessing, allowing us to use our bonus action to cast Shield of Faith or Spiritual Weapon, and use of our Channel Divinity to make it so we don't use the spell slot, and the spell doesn't require concentration, which is pretty damn nice. The spells do only last for 1 minute, however, but it ends early if you cast the spell again, or if you die or have the incapacitated condition. Yeah. Now, as 18th level character, we'll be taking our 7th level in Cleric, getting Blessed Strike, adding a D8 Radiant or Necrotic damage to one of our strikes per turn. Pretty nice. Now, as a 7th level Cleric, we do gain 4th level spells. I mean, honestly, I just pick up Banishment here because it's very good. Banishment is still a very powerful spell. Also, Fire Shield and Freedom of Movement are automatically prepared because we are a War Cleric. Now, as a 19th level character, we'll be taking our 12th level fighter, getting us an epic boon. We'll be taking the epic boon of combat prowess here. I chose this one because I feel like this is honestly just a really good one to take with any fighter. We are increasing our strength here to a 21. Now, for our 20th level character, we'll be taking our 8th level in cleric, getting us the boon of fortitude, allowing us to again increase our strength by 1 to a maximum of 22, and now gaining an additional 40 to our HP, making us so tanky. Now, our level 20 damage report, the final one. Turn 1, we'll be using our action to cast Magic Weapon at 3rd level and attacking, dealing an average of 63 points of damage. Turn 2, we use our action to cast Spiritual Guardian, dealing 18 points of damage. Now, assuming you're not spending any maneuvers, you do 81 points of damage. 1 maneuver spent 86.5 points of damage. 2 maneuvers spent 92 points of damage. Full power, action surge, all your maneuvers, you do 194 points of damage, and your bonus action attack will be dealing 15 points of damage with an average of 24.5 to hit, advantage every now and then. So yeah, what are my final thoughts on this build? It's really good. I don't know what to say. This build, it's legit just a Great Weapon Master fighter with some cleric levels. Now, one thing I do want to notice, however, is the damage from this build and my Great Weapon Master Barbarian fighter build is nearly the same. Both of them were hitting these amounts of numbers at similar amounts of time. So I guess this video did kind of address a topic I feel like a lot of people talk about is multiclassing your characters always with spellcasters always going to be better? No. I mean, you definitely have more utility. You have Revivify, you have the healing, but I definitely think damage-wise, you won't really feel it. I'm pretty sure the Barbarian version of this build had more damage. I mean, both of them have a 22 strength score. I mean, the other one definitely had more HP. Yeah, that had like an 18 con, a 20 con or something. That build nearly had like 300 HP. That build was disgusting. It had a lot of damage. So I mean, yeah, I definitely do think everyone that says, oh, if you're not multi-classing with spellcasters, you're doing it wrong. I do definitely think they're wrong. Because yeah, it's just if you have fighter and add anything on top of a fighter, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, of course, if this build uses like a longsword or something, our damage would significantly increase. Even if we did the whole Polar Master thing, because Polar Master is only really good with like paladins or something that can like add damage modifiers to it. Which fighters can't because they don't have magic. Well, they don't even have the specific type of magic that would even add the damage modifiers on. So overall, what I want to say, this build is really good. But again, just remember, you don't always have to multi-class into spellcasters to make Marshall better. That's something a lot of people say, and I feel like that's just plain out wrong, and even the math proves it. But yeah, that is today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to support my channel. Doing any of those actions supports me so much, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's it for today's video. OT19 signing out. Peace.